What's going on, everybody? This is Kenny here of Chilling with Kenny C, right here on TMV Cafe, bringing you entertainment to your ears. Next up is a wrestler originally from United Kingdom. She's the biggest, the baddest, the strongest, and I must say, when I saw this lady, she impressed the heck out of me. She had her own too. She's strong as tough as nails, and I look forward to seeing more of her holding it down in the Midwest. She goes by the name of Madison Payne right here, right now. How's it going?
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you so much for all the praise, Kenny. Clearly, you are the most educated man out there because I am the biggest, the best, and the strongest women's wrestler out here on the independents.
Yeah, absolutely. Very happy to have this chat with you. So I want to go back last month, January, Hooligan Championship Wrestling. You made your in-ring debut for that promotion. You was actually in a four-way for the tag team titles. You teamed up with Davina Thorne. And it was a chaotic match. Let's just put it that way. You got pretty much all the teams being paired up for the first time, and as I said, it was very chaotic. Take me back to that day. What was it like in your debut? How did you feel about everything?
A debut. Hooligan is absolutely amazing. I will say that from a worker standpoint. However, being in the ring with all of that mess, having to deal with lovely Miss Larkin, with Noelle Summit, first of all, those nutcases. And I'd like to say I held my own in that match. I was on top of it in that match. And I know me and Davina, we deserved those tag team titles, but it's fine. Mercy had her big one. It's whatever. She took my chain to win them. But I stood my ground. I was the one beating up the women's tag team champions most of the time. So, you know what? Mercy and whoever her tag partner was can have their little win. But just know I will be back at Hooligan and I will stay the strongest and possibly on top of the women's division.
I, I concur. When I saw you for the first time, when you told me your age, I was like, oh my goodness, you going up against basically grown-ups, and you did more than held your own. So
Thank you.
I was very impressed. You definitely are a powerhouse. You like remind me not to get on your bad side the next time I see you. So you originally from the United Kingdom.
Yes.
I noticed that with the accent.
Yes.
I love the UK. I love uh European wrestling, obviously. So how did you end up in the Midwest here in the United States?
So I actually was adopted. My adoption family obviously brought me here. It's more of like a family matter, but I came here and I would say I wasn't the nicest little kid. So they basically, my father, he basically was like, well, let's put you in something that you could really take all that pent up aggression and put it into something. And look, the biggest, the baddest, the strongest. I am now a 16-year-old professional wrestler, been around the business for 5 years now, a wrestling after injury for two. So I say it's probably the best thing that's happened to me.
Wow, 5 years in the business. I mean, I've heard stories of European British wrestlers starting at a very young age. Um, so they definitely get a head start long
Yes.
before American wrestlers do. Most wrestlers start 20s or 30s or late. And but man, you definitely you got the opportunity to show what you're capable of. And I think what I love about the UK wrestling is just how the passion, the energy from the crowd and from the wrestlers, and just I watched a lot of NXT UK back then, and just it's on another level. So when I saw Madison Payne, she is special. She is a she just don't mess with her. You know, don't get it twisted. So and then of course I've also heard of you through Supreme Wrestling and some other promotions in Indiana and Ohio. Um, so given that you are 5 years in, how do you feel about your progress as a wrestler now compared to where it was when you got started?
I mean, it's crazy. I actually started training in the year 2020 and I was 10 years old turning 11. I had my first match at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling in Muncie, Indiana. Uh, I was 12 years old. It was a tag team match. It was me and Shayla Hyde versus Shauna Reed and Haley Shadows. I was an absolute fool. They dragged me out the crowd. They bullied me. They took my inhaler and blinded me with it. And it was a mess. I got my butt beat. It was bad. And now I have had three women's championships. I'm a three-time tag team champion. So I say that I've made it pretty far.
Oh yes, yes, you have. I'm very familiar with those names. Haley, Shauna, veterans in the business, obviously, and obviously now I see where that aggression. Now I see where that aggression comes from that appearance that you had, and you being able to to overcome that, and you having the success that you have, and you know that just shows that hey, you put your mind to something. Sometimes you get put in the corner, and you got to fight back, and that's what you did. So, uh, props to you on that. And I'm pretty sure you know you give people a hope that hey, you could do something. You can fight back. So, that's you know props to you on that. So you've worked for Supreme. You work for WTF. I believe you are the women's champion. That's a
Yes.
show coming up on the 28th of this month. How you feeling going into your next appearance as champion?
I'm extremely excited. I was very disappointed I wasn't able to go to the January show because the weather, the snow, it was just awful and I wasn't able to make it. However, I am excited to get back in that ring as the WTF Women's Champion. And listen, I am almost certain that I will get in there. I will prove that I deserve that championship. I've had a little bit of a rocky start at WTF. You know, Lucy B. Sweet was a hard one to beat since the championship was stripped from Miss Noel Summit. So I'm trying to prove my worth at WTF and prove that I am a fighting and a defending champion.
Very familiar with Lucy. You know, yeah, she want to act all sweet, but she got a dark side to her too. Uh, so that's gonna be something. Y'all check out Madison Payne on the 28th. It's at Indiana on February the 28th. Get your tickets for that. You can also sponsor Madison for that show as well. You get tickets and other tweets along the way. So go check that out. So, Madison, with everything that you have accomplished thus far, you definitely have a very long career ahead of you with everything that you have done. With that being said, what are some of your goals as we make it through this winter mess? What are some goals you want to accomplish this year?
Definitely one of the goals this year is to get out there more. As a 16-year-old turning 17, it's very, very, very hard getting book places, which rightfully so, because they're like, ah, a child? Do we really want that on our shows? You know, there's so much liability that can be held up where it's really an age issue. So I'm trying my hardest to get my name out there and traveling as much as I can and getting as many bookings as possible and just really trying to show my face and show people what I'm capable of and that younger people can do the same and work just as good as all the guys and gals that are doing it every single week for the past 10, 15, 20 years.
That is true, and I can understand the concern from promoters with the age and everything, but only if they actually see the footage. See, I saw it myself. I'm not even a promoter. I'm thinking this woman is in her 20s. Okay, nah, nah. She's picking up grown-ups and just makes it look so easy. Like, my goodness, like y'all better fix y'all these promoters, Ohio, Indiana, whoever is hesitant, y'all must not want to make money. Y'all must not want to y'all must not want um a sold out show. If y'all ain't getting Madison Payne on your show, like she can make it happen. She, you know, she can make any woman division better. She can elevate any division that she sees fit. And yeah, I'm just saying, get Madison Payne on your show. Like, age is nothing but a number. If you see her highlights and stuff, is my goodness. So you got to face some veterans. You got to face some fellow young talent as well. Now I want to know, who does Madison Payne wants to go up against? Who are some people on the indie scene, Indiana, Ohio, whatever the case may be? Who does Madison Payne want to go up against?
You know, it's always a great match when it's me versus the big flexer, Alexis Littlefoot, and of course the main topic, the elevator Storm Garcon. They're two of my favorite people to work with. We have our differences sometimes, but it's every time we have a match, it's just a banger. It's absolutely amazing. But some new faces that I definitely want to work with, lovely Miss Larkin, Noelle Summit. Ari Alexander. Like there's just so many amazing women that I haven't get to fully work with one on one that I just cannot wait.
Oh, okay. I've been hearing a lot about that Alexis Littlefoot girl. She real good. She's special. Um, yeah, I I did see that same match in January when Larkin was doing Larkin things, getting out of control. Noelle, I gotta stay away from Noelle. She scares me. I ain't gonna front. So if you seen some of the photos I taken with her, she's bit my arm. I'm about to turn into a vampire if she keeps biting me. Like she has that the way that she talks. I'm like I don't want to get on your bad side. Please don't hurt me. I'm just saying. Uh, but yeah, that those are some good, some good choices there. And you and Larkin, I like to see that. I wouldn't mind seeing Larkin getting body slammed by you, just to calm her down just a little bit. Just yeah, just a little bit. She gonna be mad at me for saying that, but she I've been trying to calm her down for a couple of years, and she ain't letting up. So it's something. So in addition, so you got WTF. What are some other shows you got coming up in the February, March? What else you have on the horizon?
Actually, this weekend I will be at Rose City Wrestling Alliance. It's in Richmond, Indiana. It's my debut there. I'll be in a tournament type match, I do believe. It's going to be me, a lady I've never heard before, so I can't wait to see what we do together. It's going to be Miss Mercy, and then a newer talent. Her name is Missy King. So we'll see what that has in store, but I'm pretty sure I know who's gonna come out on top.
Yeah, so this weekend, check that show out, and I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing more. I do hope that at some point you do make your way. I don't know. Have you worked for a Pro Wrestling or Northern Wrestling Federation in the Cincinnati area?
No, I have not. Actually, unfortunately, I am not able to wrestle in the state of Ohio until I turn 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's that's Ohio for you, and I used to live there. So, but Madison Payne, y'all check her out. She's on social media. Follow her on Instagram as CB Madison Payne. That's Payne. And check out her shows this weekend and on the 28th of February. I'm telling y'all, man, Madison is going to be one of the next rising stars in the Midwest. The woman is young. She hasn't even scratched the surface yet. And she's already like multiple championships in and facing some notable names on the indie scene. Um, yeah, so go check out Madison Payne. So I want to ask you this, Madison. What is your advice to some people that wants to get started into wrestling, whether it's UK or at least here in America, based on your experience? What's your advice to anyone that's trying to get started into wrestling?
Your training school is so very, very important. I was fortunate enough to be trained by the Cody Hawk and Shauna Reed, so I am very, very blessed to have two household names that taught me everything they know. I was also trained by Eric Draven at Supreme Wrestling, so your training schools are so very important. They will literally build the foundation of your entire career. So find a good, reputable, safe training school, one that is very well established, and stay with them and just travel and learn so many things. Go to as many seminars, take notes, study your tapes, do whatever you can to better yourself in this business.
Well said. I'm very familiar um, with Cody Hawk and Eric Draven. I think I've seen him wrestle in Kentucky a few times here and there. Uh, Supreme Wrestling, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I know some familiar names, some people from OVW that's been there as well. And actually, my introduction of Madison Payne was that promotion. You and Paris McCreen,
Yes.
y'all were quite the 1-2 punch, bad girls club type of deal. And what was it like working with Paris? What was it
I
like?
love Paris. She's nutty at times, but I feel like we have a very, very good chemistry, whether that be in a tag team or if some schlum wants to throw us together in a one-on-one, we never do each other wrong. And she's a great talent, and she's another up-and-coming star. She's got a million things that she still has potential to do, and she's doing them.
Yeah, I definitely like Paris McQueen as well. There's just so much talent in the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana specifically, and I feel like you are leading the future, leading of the next generation of talent. And I could look back 5, 10 years from now and say I saw Madison Payne body slam grown-ups at the age of 16, and people won't believe me. I got the clips to prove it. You know what I mean? This just is a great time for independent wrestling in the Midwest. And I say, man, support Madison Payne. Don't wait until she becomes that TV star in many years to come. Support her now. She gonna yell at you, because she gotta do her job. But she a sweetheart. She a sweetheart. So thank you so much, Madison, for your time. And you look very dapper. You look very
You.
lovely. You looking very, very nice. So thank you so much, Madison. I look forward to seeing more of you in 2026 and beyond, and look forward to seeing you grow and evolve even more. And keep doing your thing. You're doing great. You're doing great. I wish I was inspired as you at 16. I don't know what I was doing at 16. I probably was just not thinking straight or something. I don't know. I'll probably stay at home playing video games or something. But thank, thank you, Madison. Continued success and everything. I'll see you again somewhere down the road. Let's just get through this cold weather and get ready for spring. You have a good night and enjoy the rest of your week.
You have a great evening.
Thank you, Madison. Take care. All right.